Are we back?
What's
How y'all
that?
doing? How y'all doing? It's not in
Hey,
focus.
Oh, straight up.
You gotta
Uh,
put your hand behind it like they do on
On
oh,
the
yeah.
that's that
Yeah.
professional
right.
Mhm.
professional
Yeah.
status right there.
mm-hmm.
Who started that anyway? Who decided?
Yeah, who figured that out? That that's what you had to do.
I don't know, man, but they broke the mold with that.
Yeah.
You know what that just made me think of? Like, and I had jotted this down to bring up with y'all about that Twitter thing that was like, what's not racist but feels racist.
Hmm.
Maybe that hand thing is like maybe it has to do with like skin color in some
the racial
kind of
hand.
racist way. Yeah.
I came up with the grape flavor. What did I say? Grape.
Yeah, yeah,
Grape
yeah. It was just straight up great
Great.
across the board.
Great.
is definitely. I think of Dave Chappelle on the. I want that purple stuff.
Purple
I
stuff.
want that damn Sunny D.
Purple stuff.
Boom, 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 boom,
Man, who
boom.
made that? I forgot about that song.
That
Big
purple.
Mo.
Big
That's right.
Mo.
That's right. Everybody clap your hands and sing along with me. Dog.
You know, we had some really good music that these young people will never really know about.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right.
Look, 25 lighters on dresser. Oh
Mhm.
my God.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I distinctly remember not understanding what that song was about and it not mattering, dog.
Yeah.
Like
I
I was like,
still
I don't
don't.
know what you're talking about. This song dope.
Somebody explained it to me and then I forgot. So I don't know what it means either anymore.
But what about when you do like something happens in your life and all of a sudden it's totally unrelated, but all of
Mhm.
a sudden it makes sense. What?
Yep.
That's happened to me
Yep.
at least a bunch of times.
Like,
Oh,
totally unrelated, but like the epiphany. Oh my god!
Yeah.
And you can't even tell anybody because it would not make sense.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like when you start thinking something and then finish the sentence verbally. Like
Mhm.
what? What are you talking about? Which I think I do that a lot. I start thinking the thing and then saying the end of it.
Right.
Like, why is this guy just saying stuff?
Like, cookies and cakes and pies and cakes. Like, what?
This
Yeah,
motherfucker's crazy.
yeah. Get him some help and cookies and pies.
How many times in your lives have you used the word eureka?
Eureka? Probably only while watching Eureka's Castle.
Oh.
That was a show. I was not going there, but I need to find out where it's streaming.
Yeah, that's a
Because
good question.
I went down the Gumby rabbit hole after I saw it.
Yes! I only got to watch 2 episodes since I made
I
that
put
tweet.
like Gumby, what is the Gumby screenshot? Like random Gumby screenshots. Posts. So now I'm scrolling on Twitter and there's like these random claymation stills on my
Mhm.
timeline. They are satisfying.
I have forgot about like the simple, pure, honest joy of Gumby.
Right.
And then I watched like 2 episodes, right? So I watched one from the 60s. And in that one, Gumby and Pokey is his little donkey friend.
Right.
They get tricked to come into like a oven world by a ball of dough. And then a whole bunch of creepy stuff happens
Yeah.
where they like almost get cooked. Or I think they do get cooked. They get smashed. And like they ask a bunch of pastries like how to bake or something like that, and then they just all the pastries just start laughing, and they all got like evil eyebrows and evil mouths. And I was like, wait a minute, this shit is creepy as hell.
Like it's making
Yeah.
me wonder. Like this is for drug users.
Yeah.
Like the kids are turning around looking at me like,
Like what are you doing?
Like,
Why you
are
doing?
you
Why you
on
making us
drugs?
watch this? But no,
I I feel like it should be like a segment like 60s cartoon or drug trip. Like, which one is it?
That'd be great.
And the answer is yes.
Both. Yeah. Yeah.
It's always yes,
It's all of
because
it.
like I the one that obviously comes to mind is like Puff the Magic Dragon, where like they didn't even try and like gloss over what it was about. It was just like this is drugs, but it's also a real dragon, because this is what I saw when I did my drugs.
Oh my God.
It's an actual dragon.
Have y'all ever watched The Point?
What's up, Rappity Rapper?
No.
I watched The Point.
You have watched The Point.
It's funny. It's funny because people think that's where my daughter's name comes from, and it doesn't. but I watched it after somebody telling us, and after discovering they got a song called "Me and My Arrow" that when she was real young, we used to sing it to her. I mean, she's still real young. When she was super duper young, we used to sing it to her to help her go to sleep.
So I used to watch The Point every day, like as a child. And then that's kind of like my mom was making me watch it. But then as an adult, it was one of those circle back, like, oh, I get it now, drugs. And so watching, it's a brilliant film. It's beautiful. But when you look up the background of the film, drugs played a very big role.
Very, very prominent.
Yes.
I think. And so, yeah, I'm like, do I need to do Y'all gotta watch
some of them psychedelics.
I just like the idea of like, they show the name of the movie and it's just like starring drugs. Like, that'd be great. They should have did that for Requiem for a Dream. Like,
shout out to drugs for sure. Why are we
Shout out to drugs.
Yeah. Wait, before we go, I just got to bring this up. I also watched an episode of like 1980s Gumby.
Mm-hmm.
Higher production value, of course, smoother animation. That one also started out weird. I watched like a episode and a half, basically. And the first one, Gumby and Pokey get tricked to go into like a mirror universe. And I don't know if y'all like remember the blockheads, the little red dudes.
Yeah.
They're very mischievous, very So Gumby and Pokey go through the mirror, and then the blockheads show up and smash the mirror and basically trap them in this other place. And at the end of the episode, like nothing happens to the blockheads, right? But then you go to the next episode, and for some reason, Gumby is trying to convince farmers to stop using pesticides on their crops.
Wow.
Okay, so he does that. And then they cut away to earthworms underground talking about how polluted it is and how their congressmen won't listen to them. Okay? And then after that, Gumby has a meeting with the earthworms where for some reason they get the location of the blockhead's home. Now, after that last episode, blockheads didn't come back. In this episode, they find the location of the blockhead's home. The earthworms go there. And they make the blockhead's crib sink below the earth as some form of retribution, either for using pesticides or crossing their good friend Gumby.
Wow.
So I just wanted to make sure I shared that with y'all too, because it kind of gets worse in the 80s.
Wait. Was this outside of the mirror world?
Yes, this was back in the because. Okay. In the first episode, they make it back with the help of a scientist. But like I said, the blockheads, they don't talk to the blockheads again. But then in the next episode, they're sinking the blockhead's home into the ground. So this is like a deep feud.
That seems extreme.
Yeah.
The beef never stops.
Right.
So satisfying, though.
Yeah, I know, right?
It just ramped up so quick. I was like, I have to stop watching one. And then I have to tell people at some point what I saw.
And then it's like, what demographic are they targeting?
Yeah.
Like, who is your target audience?
Right, like child eco-terrorists.
Yep.
Is the target audience.
Something else I was thinking about with Gumby, of course, I'm always like, Gumby's gotta be black. Because this hairstyle, not his guy doesn't have hair, but the direction,
Oh yeah,
like, I'm like, that's black.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
not a mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Back when I had hair, we used to get that haircut, and it was called the Gumby.
This dude tapered his scalp, dog.
His whole damn head.
he got some kind of like clay surgery to make sure that his high top was forever, dog. Like that's hot.
Let me get a number 4 on that poster.
But he took the poster to a doctor.
Yeah. I need this forever.
Make me always like that.
And see, my best friend's name is Pokey.
Pokey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was
Yeah.
racist but doesn't. But what's the question?
what isn't racist but feels racist?
Gumby.
Gumby, there you go.
Oh.
Now, like as far as the like the wholesomeness you were talking about, man, like everything that you described made me think of Mr. Bean, dog. Like
Oh,
Mr. Bean is like to this day probably the most like wholesome comedy, but it's still really actually funny, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Literally after Gumby, I put on an episode of Mr. Bean.
Let's go. I didn't know that. I did not know that.
Mr. Bean at like 10 o'clock on BBC on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Mr.
Yes.
Bean, wow! And then they gave him a movie.
Yep.
Yeah, he got a few, I think.
Oh yeah.
I think he got at least 2.
Yeah,
But
and he did Pee Wee Herman us, and I appreciate it.
That's right. Cause you know, yeah, there was always that threat.
Yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
Although I
never
gotta
crossed the line.
I gotta check up on this because he's British, so like he might be into like some weird politics. You know what I mean? I gotta look him up. I gotta check his Wikipedia page.
I don't want to know. Like that's finding like finding out like Alex Trebek or something. It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
I don't need to know. You know what I'm saying? Like if I don't know what he was into or not into, I'm straight. Let me keep my love
Yes.
I dig that.
where it is.
Yeah.
So whatever you find out about Rowan Atkinson, don't send it to me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
There's something
here-
on the internet I don't even say anymore because it seems like no matter what you say about some famous person, somebody's gonna ruin it for you.
Oh yeah, oh for sure.
You can be like, I really loved Denzel Washington.
Right.
And Denzel can do, and somebody will be like,
You know he shot my mama, right?
Right. He did me wrong.
Denzel chauvinist or whatever.
He smacked the ice cream cone out my hand in 1983.
Right.
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
Nah, y'all, yeah, man. Like I can't handle that. So just keep it to yourself.
Never meet your heroes is what they say.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The idol worship is for the birds.
Right.
Man, speaking of Mr. Bean again for a second, it's funny. Like, if you try to watch any of his stuff where he's like actually speaking, does not slap. Buddy. Most down with the subscription.
Money.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you.
You're so down. The most down.
But yeah, he's the dude Rowan Atkinson. He's got he has like a spy movie franchise or something.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Trying to think what it's called, but does not slap.
I think it's Johnny English.
Yep.
Is that right?
You
Yeah,
got it.
yeah.
You got it.
Rolodex, baby. Rolodex.
Does not slap.
Did y'all ever watch Monk?
Is that with the dude Tony Shalhoub?
Yep.
The way you say Tony.
I like that vowel sound. I don't know if I've ever actually watched that show. Like I knew of its existence.
It's quirky. I think catch an episode so we can talk about it. It's a
Word
quirky.
up.
I remember it was on the
Of if Mr. Bean was American.
right.
Okay.
Yeah, it did kind of strike me like that. At least what I had saw of
That's
it.
a really good selling point.
That be a vanilla bean?
which is delicious, by the way.
Mhm.
What's wrong with vanilla
Oh
bean?
man.
I don't know. I've never heard those words said so many times, so it's like very funny to me.
Who be the black bean?
You said who would be the black bean?
Who be the black bean?
Ooh, that's a good question. That's a good question.
Put it
Damn.
in the comments.
Like that already exists, or somebody who could potentially be a black
Oh.
Mr. B.
Do we have both? What do y'all think?
Maybe like Lakeith Stansfield could be
Yeah,
a black Mr. B.
I think he can pull it off.
I feel like
If
even
it's
if he
anybody.
couldn't, I feel like he would try his best.
Yeah.
Right?
I feel like he would try his best.
I tell you, like for sure, like Wayne Brady could do it, cause he is the most talented actor, musician, rapper.
That's
Host.
pretty good.
So
That's pretty
I
good.
would put my money on Wayne.
Why don't we see more of Wayne Brady? Is that because he's always about to
Ooh.
slap a bitch?
Yeah, I was gonna say he must be like
Because he made.
off camera. He must be like super duper like pro black extra like I need everything
Yes.
fair on set, and then like all the white people in charge like nah we ain't fucking with him.
Mm-mm.
Blackball him.
We don't have enough Wayne Brady in the culture. I don't feel like we have enough Wayne Brady.
Let me tell you, like this.
You're
this
right.
is
Treasure.
serious. That's 100% right. I've been a very like a strange fan of Wayne Brady, dog, for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like that's not really a person that a lot of people in general, let alone black folks, like
Yeah.
cling to. But like Wayne Brady is for real sweet at
Yeah.
stuff, dog. Like
He
he's great.
is so talented.
Yep.
In
Yeah.
anything that he does, it's like,
Dog.
yeah.
He was in Black Lightning, dog, in that last season that went past as like the main
Yeah.
antagonist.
We need to tweet at Wayne Brady and be like, "What's up? What did you do?"
He's too good.
Who do we got to talk to?
Uh,
I've been trying to buy NBC. Where Wayne Brady?
hey, he might be working on it because like very low key, he is like, don't you know how like Ryan Seacrest is like you only really think of him as a host, but he's actually into like 19 other things.
Mhm.
Like Wayne Brady, low key
Mogul.
got money coming in, dog. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? 'Cause, like, he be doing,
Residuals.
yeah, he be doing plays. He's on like Whose Line Is It Anyway? The old one and the new one. You know what I'm saying? He got money coming from all places. So maybe we don't see him because he's too busy peeling back hundreds.
Yeah. Hey, you know who that made me think of? Wait, what'd you say, Amanda?
That's my tweet. Wayne Brady, are you busy? That's my tweet.
Are you
Wayne
busy?
Brady.
I was gonna say that made me think of y'all familiar with Byron Allen?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, for people that don't know, Byron Allen, as far as I know, came into the game as a stand-up comedian who, as far as I can remember, for what I've seen of his stand-up comedy, is not good. But I think he used to write jokes for Jimmy J.J. Walker Dynamite.
Right.
And then at some point he was like hosting shows, but like all the
Yeah.
while I guess he was like heavy on the business and was like a super duper businessman, and like this fool
Right.
like owns the Weather Channel or some shit now.
Yes. Yep.
Yep.
Excuse me.
The
What?
weather
He
the
owns
Weather
the
Channel,
weather.
bro.
Wow.
Dog, you know how balling that is? Like, you don't have to get that right. It's 100% right, dog. Like, it's foolproof.
Wow.
That's a foolproof thing, dog.
Yeah,
That
that's
can't be disproved.
That's a great business.
Like you type in weather, and Weather Channel is the first thing that pops up.
Mhm.
That's
He-
incredible.
He get a check. It might be a cent, but he gets that check,
Dog.
dog.
And
10 million cents.
Yeah, and the thing about it, like when you Google his name, it doesn't say like entertainer. It says American businessman.
Yep.
I'm done with all that fool shit. Damn, and he's from the D. I didn't know this. He's from Detroit.
I think
Wow.
I knew that.
I did not know that, bro.
Wow.
I did not know that.
We know it's cold in Greece.
So cold. He was like, I ain't never being broke again.
No, so cold he was like, let me buy the Weather Channel. Dog. What?
He could do stand up again if he let us write his jokes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm down.
He could.
Yeah.
Definitely could.
I
Oh,
can,
wait,
I
he
can
was-
use that partly cloudy money, dog.
Oh man.
That's dope. Wow, I really learned something.
Yeah.
Very good today.
He was
great.
he was raised in LA, but he was born in Detroit.
Right,
I just had
Byron Allen.
I just had to look a little further here. That's wild.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, man. I wonder who else we have forgotten that's like that. I know Chameleonaire, his story is kind of like that, like doing one completely different thing, music, and then like he's now like a venture capitalist.
He's a tech mogul, dog.
Yeah.
Every time I see Chameleonaire, he's talking about how he's trying to be a kabillionaire. Dog. That man is on his hustle, dog. Like hustle man.
Oh my god,
He will not stop.
dog. Now, as much as like as much as I be feeling like there should not be billionaires, I want him to become one so that he can be pressured to change his name to Kabillionaire. Like you must, once you acquire a billion, you must change your name to Kabillionaire.
Yo, he doesn't announce it. You just like try to type in Chameleonaire and it like redirects the
Yeah.
search.
I don't. Stop.
You spelled my name wrong.
Cut it out, man.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
He'll be treated like a real like Cassius Clay, Muhammad Ali situation. Like, don't call me that name with the M. Don't call me that.
I would like to also see it where it's like capital CHA apostrophe capital B. I'm done. This gotta.
Kabillionaire.
This has to stop. As soon as he said that, it was over for me, dog.
Yeah, you got sniped. Oh shit.
Man.
Deep breath. Take a deep breath.
Right. Whew. Oh man, that was good. Oh man,
Y'all
yeah,
really took a moment.
yeah. Like to gather.
Is he also from DC? He's not from DC.
If that like it would be our heads would collectively explode if that was the case. I feel like
Yo,
he's is he an Atlanta dude or no or Texas or something?
I think he's Houston, I want to say.
Let's look it up.
Yeah. I think, and another person like that, E40, man. Like, E40, like, you'll look up, and you'll be like, hey, hold on, is this Earl Stevens wine?
Yeah,
Is this Earl Stevens, like...
some real 40 water, dog.
Man.
Have you encountered some of that in the wild? Like, did you like pick
I
up a
have
bottle
not
and was
seen
like,
I have not seen a 40 water in the wild, man, but...
I've seen billboards.
yeah.
So I know it's real. Oh Lord, that shit.
You just
the 40 water.
I don't know. I know Snoop got 19 crimes wines.
Wait,
You know
what?
I'm saying?
19,
19
crimes?
Mhm.
19 crimes, yes. With Snoop on the bottom.
and crimes.
Hold on, dog. What is the science behind the name of the wine, bro?
I don't know, man, but I bet you the 19th crime was making wine, dog.
And I feel like Martha Stewart has been there somewhere.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That does make sense because that's the big homie.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it's a cooking wine.
He's in the
Right.
mix. Get it in the mix.
Okay.
Murder by the case.
The-
Wine.
Hey, you making me imagine silly shit. I'm imagining Snoop crushing the grapes himself. Yeah,
Right,
nephew, we
like-
got
like
this
sea
vat of
moss,
grapes.
like-
Right, right. We got this vat of grapes here, nephew. Let me see walk in this vat.
Visual production.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Hold on, I'm gonna try to bring the bottle in here. Oh wait, what? Does it have like old school criminals on it? Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm gonna try to bring this picture into here where y'all can see it.
You'll see it has Snoop's face. It has Snoop in a hoodie on it.
I see that one too, but they have other bottles where it's like old timey looking like black and white
Oh,
style
yeah.
photos with
Right.
dudes that look like they got on old school jail jumpsuits. Hold on. I'm gonna try to drop it in here real quick. Let's see. Bloop. Can y'all see that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's like some wanted posters.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
here's Lizzie Borden, the axe murderer. Here's whoever.
Yeah, that's
At least he put white folks on the bottom with the crime, the word crime.
that's right.
I like that.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a
I
special
appreciate it.
oh, Big Reg 74035 is now following.
74035. Let's
Thank you
go.
for that. Thank you for that follow. Welcome.
I like doing that. I wish I had 219 crimes so
I
I
was just about to say you need to Photoshop.
could. I need 38 crimes.
Right. Hold on, I think I found the one with Snoop.
Yo, that sounds like a rapper's name, dog. 38 crimes.
Right.
Yes.
21 Savage.
21 Savage, 38 crimes. That's pretty
Yeah.
good. Cali Red. Now, would that be considered disrespectful since he's from the blue camp?
Ooh. Wow.
I
That's a big dog.
Well, so you saying that he should have made like wine from blueberries?
Yes.
Maybe.
Yes. Yes. I am saying that. Yes.
And also, is that a thing? Does anybody make wines from anything other than grapes?
Yeah.
I would hope so.
Yeah. Yeah. I think you can make other types of wine, from what I understand.
Because it's like other fruit is like way better. Like I would probably try a mango wine if it existed.
You know what? You know what I just read the other day? Kind of unrelated, but kind of related.
Mhm.
They're really, well, kind of, mostly unrelated. Mostly.
Oh, that's fine.
The more I work this out in my mind, not related.
You know what?
Completely unrelated.
Blue raspberry, that's not real. That's not a real thing.
That's right.
Y'all know that?
Oh, yeah.
You knew that except me? It's not.
No,
I don't know if I knew
I
that.
knew that
I
because
You would know.
it's like you can tell like when you like buy a candy or a Kool-Aid or something. It's like, you know what?
It's not real.
Like, this is
You can
just
tell
several
by looking at the
syrups.
package. It's like they'll even have like a picture of a blue raspberry, and it's like, dog, I ain't never seen this in my life. I don't
Yeah.
think this is a thing, dog.
If we're
This fruit. Where's this produce in the store? But you know what? I might do a blue raspberry challenge. Go to your local grocery store and ask the person in produce to show you where the blue raspberry.
ooh, yeah, you gonna get some people just that don't know, that don't want to appear wrong. Like, oh, let me check in the back. We had some last week. We had some last week. We must have sold out.
End up in a mirror world, dog.
Right, with the blockheads.
You for real? You gonna see somebody straight up malfunction, dog? You like blue what now?
Oh my
That
god.
would be awesome. If I had time, I'm gonna have to make time to do this. I would just have to see, like,
Oh.
sir. And I'm so convinced. I was, I have my bananas, but I just cannot. Did y'all move the
Right.
blue raspberry?
Did y'all move the blue raspberry?
Did y'all move them?
Oh yeah, you would definitely fool some people with that one, cause they just gonna roll with it, like yeah, you know, they used to be in aisle 3, but maybe, you know, they move stuff around in this store a lot. You gonna get a
See,
whole
man,
explanation.
I would be the dude that would be like, you know what, let me go check, and then just never come
Never
back.
come back.
Like this person is tripping. I don't want no parts of it.
They on the truck. They on the truck.
My ass for some damn blue raspberry.
That reminds me of the people that be in them pranks at like the fast food restaurants, where like the motherfucker drive up and they pass like an ice cream cone out the window, and then they'll grab the top of it, and then the employee will be looking like, nope, I'm not being party to this. So they just close the door. Nope.
Okay, do y'all think that y'all can be pranked?
Yes.
Oh yes. Oh
Yeah.
God.
Everybody on here believes that they are capable of being pranked.
Yeah,
As
absolutely.
aware as you are.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
I think
Okay.
that'll probably make somebody like me more susceptible.
Yeah.
Cause like somebody's gonna ask me something, and I'm just gonna be trying to be helpful, and they gonna have me
That's
saying
right.
all kind of stupid shit.
You gonna be like Justin Timberlake just sitting on the corner crying like, you fucked my car up. I can't believe this shit happened. It's like dog, low key they probably would like I would be the one who would probably break down like I can't believe this shit is happening to me, and then they would be like, dog, it's a joke. Like, and then I'll just be like, dog, you don't play like that.
Buddy.
So King
Money,
Beats,
money, money.
thank you for the
Okay.
subscription. Do you
Oh,
think you could be pranked, Amanda?
Do I believe I can be pranked?
Mhm.
Wow. I
Buddy,
feel
buddy.
like at this point,
Money.
at my big age of 32, my whole life is a prank. I really honestly feel like my whole entire life is one big prank.
Buddy.
Have y'all seen the Truman Show?
Money.
A long time ago.
I'm like looking under the cabinets for cameras. Like, somebody's in here. Somebody, hey Google.
Buddy. Money.
Hey, yeah, we gotta shout out people real quick.
it's a flurry.
Yeah. Like.
Cosby, I saw Tashir. Who else did I see?
Buddy.
Hey, I think this
Nerdish
might be a prank.
Money.
Wait, you know what it is? I think it might be like if people like let their existing subscriptions renew, maybe like it just still will do a notification.
Oh, okay.
So
Shit.
Man, no. Don't try and trivialize this.
No.
This is all happening. We've got 100 new subscribers just now.
Welcome.
That's right.
Yes, welcome new subscribers and followers.
Where did Gumby go? Where did they go?
They went to the mirror universe.
Mirror world.
Welcome to the
That's
Yes.
right. That's what this is.
Let me get the homies in here. Hold on.
I really don't know if I can be pranked, and not from like an arrogant, like I'm hyper aware space, but from a shit is so crazy in my life. I'm telling you the wildest thing. I'm going along with it. This is
Like, hey,
what? Okay, like you know, I look at the pranks of like the folks that prank people in like Walmart, like they'll throw something in the air and be like, oh shit, and I just feel like I would be like.
oh shit.
That's crazy. Is it?
Nah.
Like, oh shit, like confetti party.
Like tight. All right.
Hey, dog.
Headed to checkout.
I feel that because it's like if it's the type of thing where it's like somebody jumps on a conveyor belt and then starts doing some crazy dance, I'm going to be unfazed.
Yeah,
dog.
that's just a disturbance. That's not it's not a real prank.
So that's the thing. It depends on like Yeah, like what the situation is, because some shit like that, I'm gonna just be like, man, get out my way, dog. I'm trying to pay for this shit and leave, dog. I don't want to see your stupid ass dance.
Yeah, it's got to be like a real trick.
That brings me
Yeah.
to this thing that I just think is I'm so fascinated. I think it's brilliant, and it's like, why doesn't this happen to me? The rat in New York.
Look, the one.
Rat in New York, guys. You know, the performance artist. His name is Jonathan something. Y'all haven't seen he hasn't come across your timeline yet?
I don't think so. Let me try to Google it real quick.
He like made this rat mask, and he's like being this human obnoxious rat, but not obnoxious, but this like human obnoxious rat around New York.
The only thing I could think of is like Beekman's World, because it had a man in a rat costume on the show.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Performance art, and I think too for us as like creators and artists, that's where we get kind of like not surprised at something like super wild and crazy happening.
Right.
But y'all gotta look it up, because I just think it's so genius. And he's like a real technical actor, but he's doing this very obscure thing that people do for like likes and shares, but he's doing it because he's like, this is like really my lane. Like, this is shit I do. You know what I'm saying?
Now, here's the thing with that, is that when you said, you know, this is happening in New York, like shit like that happens there just on a regular Wednesday. So like, that's, I don't, you know what? Look at this.
Is that him?
Check this guy out.
Oh my god.
Wow.
He's got like, and you know what? I commented on a post today because he collaborated with one of my internet friends, Kids Are Evil, on Instagram. He's a photographer, and they did like some weird project. And my comment was, "How are his wrists?" So that's what I'm saying when like people ask, like, "Do you think you can be pranked?" I see a giant rat person, and I think, "Are your wrists okay?" Not what the fuck is going on here.
Yeah, this is
I
wild.
want you to get arthritis.
Yep.
Can y'all see the video moving?
Look at this. Look at this.
Like,
Yeah, dog. I just be trying not to be in the camera shot, dog.
Bruh.
It's like I see that. I'm like, man, I'm going that way.
And he's wild because he's doing that right now, bro.
right now.
This is not the time to be out here exposing yourself to extra germs.
Right.
This is not the time.
Again, keep in mind we're talking about New York, which is a cesspool, dog. It's already germs, dog.
He says he wears a mask under
Okay.
it. Look, this is some like mom in me, this is like weirdo in me. Like, look
Oh.
at his. Look at his. I'm like, please.
No.
Don't like it.
Hey, why does that dude look like Pitbull? You see that guy? It looked like Pitbull was there.
It's
Hey,
New York.
You know the real prank behind that though? It's probably like 6 or 7 real rats in a suit.
Just collaborating. Collab.
Like a machine, like working the machine. Like,
yeah.
the beginnings of Madagascar. Like,
Bruh.
That's making me itch.
It's like a rat megazord, dog.
Oh no. Oh my god.
but yeah, when you get a chance, check it out.
Yeah, that's spectacular.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man, New York is that's a strange
It's a very
place.
interesting place.
Yeah. I've only been there one time, but I definitely encountered some interesting smells when I was there. But like I was in a very metropolitan area, and I think it was like before garbage day or something like that. So it was like the trash was like on the streets.
Yeah, yep.
Well, I don't think they have alleys in New York, so the trash is always on the streets.
Dog, they're like
That sounds
any
so wild.
anything.
Oh,
This is like real shit. Like anything that would have been an alley in another place is a store. So it's like it'll be like a building like this big, and then you might have to go in that bitch like this, like wall to wall purses, dog.
Hats. I
Yep.
love
Oh
New
my
York
God.
shirts everywhere. Like,
yeah. I didn't go into any stores when I was there. I was only there for like a few days,
Yeah.
and I was in like 2 places. The place where I was staying, and the place where I had to do music.
Like I've been a couple of times. With my most famous interaction with New York is when I was a kid, and I went to Malcolm X Academy, and our choir was invited by Betty Shabazz to sing at something in New York, right? So we get there, we get to stay in this hotel. First of all, kids should not have been allowed in that hotel because it was like free porn on the television.
Oh my God.
Very, very free. Low key, this might be the first time I've ever said that publicly. Where I was like,
Are y'all commenting?
Wait, what the?
The comments over here.
Hold on. Let me see if I can scroll backwards.
Okay, so
So wait,
like what's
all right. So we just go exploring New York, and we took the subway, right? And then I remember like we're leaving the train, and then we going up the stairs, and I say, ugh, it smells like pee, right? I swear to God, no more than a half a second after I say that do I trip on the stair.
The spirit of New York.
And I
Gives-
catch myself on the pee stairs, dog. So like thankfully I didn't break my head open or anything, but I just had two hands, dog. It's like there is hobo piss on my hands. I
Oh my God.
was like, dog, I can't come to this place ever again.
After
dog.
that happened, did you see like an anthropomorphic street, like the locks? We are the street. That was like, yo, son, that's what you get, son. Nah, I mean,
Dog,
dead ass.
It's so weird how, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're from Detroit, so we see a lot of bad things,
Mhm.
but I don't think I was ever used to grossness. You know what I'm saying? Like I never dealt with like rats and roaches or anything like that, or like like you were saying, where it's just garbage on the street. Like I never seen anything like that before.
Yeah.
So like I was like, this is the worst place in the world.
and in my experience, it wasn't like it was litter. It was just like everybody had their like specific garbage pickup
that's
space,
right.
and it was just tons of it,
Yes.
just like piled
The garbage was the litter, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like I never seen no shit like that before.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't really have a lot of analogous smell stuff in Detroit, except for if you live near the incinerator.
Yeah.
Which I think they might have shut that down. I don't know.
They did.
It sounds like something that needs to have been shut.
Yeah, like over kind of closer to my side of town, there's a place where they just incinerate garbage, and it pumps this very like sweet garbage smell into the
Sweet
air.
garbage.
Wait.
It's like-
And at a specific time, dog. Like
Yeah.
like like at 3 p.m., dog. Get ready for the smell of sweet garbage.
Yeah,
Amanda,
it was
like
What is sweet garbage? What is
this is something that you I'm sorry that you have not been able to experience this,
really?
because Like
she should be thankful.
I-75 at I-94.
Yes.
You drive at that intersection, and you have your windows cracked at a specific time, and you're gonna like while you're driving, you're like, what is that?
Yeah.
And then you can start feeling it on your teeth and shit. It's not.
That's gross.
It's not good.
Like it smells like a bag of Cinnabons committed suicide.
Sweet garbage. That sounds like the next T-shirt. Sweet garbage.
Sweet garbage.
Sweet garbage.
Or somebody's next album. Or Donald Trump's concession speech.
Sweet garbage. Oh
Yeah, man.
Oh man. Yeah.
It's bad. Like at there was a time where I was me and my wife were looking for a place to live that was kind of near like the College for Creative Studies, which is kind of sort of going towards that area. And one of those times when I was over there and smelled the sweet garbage making its way to that neighborhood, I was like, "Yep, I'm glad we couldn't find a place over here." Because it would have been.
But I'm gonna start telling the baby when I'm changing his diaper. I feel
Hey,
bad.
while you playing, that's kind of close. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Think soiled diaper, but like
But
sweeter.
like the baby's only been eating fruit for a week.
Yeah. That's like the base note of the fragrance.
Breast milk baby, like a breastfed baby's diaper.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But it's just if you were like a garbage sommelier dog, you could really like
Oh,
explain it better. But it's like so many things.
Yeah.
It's like so many things, and like you said, notes. It's so many different notes, dog.
Yeah.
It's like there are.
Chords.
It's almost like if you were on 75, it would be like at least 8 different smells, but they all tie together.
Yep. And
my
they coming back to back to back.
And don't let it be like a traffic jam on 75 and 94. You done.
sweet garbage tonight, baby.
Oh.
Everybody sweet garbage tonight.
Yeah, you cannot roll your windows up fast
How
enough.
do you figure out what's for dinner after inhaling sweet garbage?
You can't eat till the next day. It's gonna taste like sweet garbage.
It's the sweet garbage diet. Like you have keto, Atkins, and sweet garbage.
Like it's the type of shit where I'm surprised that like somebody from Detroit didn't like make a nose toothbrush. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's so offensive.
Yeah.
Yo, I thought you were gonna say candle of some sort, like to get like the smell of that.
Hey, don't. Hey, strike that from the record so he can make it.
Right.
So
Get
delete
money.
that.
Crime. Sweet garbage in Detroit is the 19th crime. Is the 20th crime.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh God.
Oh my
We
god.
Snoop Dogg and tell him we found it.
Yep.
Your crime for your wine is Detroit sweet garbage.
Send us the money.
Right.
Send it now.
Hey, real
Oh,
quick,
boy.
shout out to was it Ak Hero or was it Ankh Hero? I didn't quite see it, but we got a new follow. So thank you for that follow. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's what's up.
Y'all too much, man.
No, it's
Yeah.
really. It's really. Okay. What are you looking forward to eating on Thursday? Because I will not.
That's a tough question. I'm like I'm doing this because part of the reason that I got my COVID test is because we're going to go be with one other relative. So it's going to be myself, my wife, baby, and one of the baby's grandmas.
Right.
And from what I know, there's not like I ain't really a big like Thanksgiving. I love Thanksgiving food, But like from what I understand, the spread is not really going to be like Thanksgiving related at all. Like I heard talks of like some sort of nachos. Yeah, like some sort of
Right.
some sort of nacho dish. I was like, all right.
Shit.
You know, sure.
Taco Thursday.
Yeah, so really that's all I have to look forward to is like some nachos.
Taco sir.
Yeah, like the T's are there, but it doesn't quite have the same ring to it. Doesn't really have the same ring to it. Oh my god. What about y'all?
I don't know, man. I'm a dressing guy, so like
Are you gonna make it?
hell no.
I word for it.
I do.
You gotta dress that. It's,
yeah. It must be a dress.
yeah.
Nah, I bake. I don't cook. So like I'm gonna make some cheesecake.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like any of that real cooking stuff, I ain't got it.
Like cheesecake is not real cooking.
I'm pretty sure it can be effed up, so it's real cooking.
You're right.
Touche.
What's the
That's
crust?
real.
What kind of crust?
So it's definitely graham cracker, but like there was a point in my life where I would have just bought a graham cracker crust, but like my sister had shamed me, dog. Like she don't like to the best of my knowledge, my sister doesn't cuss, but like I don't know if any of you know my sister's name is Jamila Robinson. She's like this it's weird. She's not a chef, but she might as well be.
Yeah,
you know what
she
I'm
be
saying?
posting some like mastery level looking pictures of pastries.
So look, man, I told her before, like, I'm making this, cheesecake, whatever, and it's like, oh, you making your graham? Are you gonna make a graham cracker crust? And I was like, no. She might have been like, then just don't do it. Like, what the fuck are you cooking for?
Make the graham cracker crust, buy the crust, and then throw it in the trash.
Yeah. So now I actually take time out to like make the graham cracker crust because like she's hold me many years. I couldn't take it no more. Like I'm not.
I'm just curious. What do you have to do to make a graham cracker crust? Like, what do you have to add to it?
You need you just blend up the graham crackers with some sugar, and then butter, just a lot of butter, and then you just put it in your pie plate. You know what I'm saying? Get something to mash it down real even, and it really is way better. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, it's easier to buy it, but like it's really easy to make, and it's so much better because you can, you know what I'm saying,
add more butter.
Cooking with Kyrie.
Yeah.
That's one day.
But butter is the cheat code of a lot of cooking, and
That's right.
when you can have the control over how much butter you get to add.
Man.
Woo!
Yeah,
Butter
boy.
is definitely that thing that seems right.
Oh man.
Like, I ain't even gonna hold you up. Like, it took me a while to really understand like how dope salt is.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Like, so that's like when you add in butter and that shit get like just a bit saltier, it's like, god damn, this is orgasmic, dog. Like, so yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Can't wait to see the pictures of your pie, because that's all I'm going to be able to do.
We'll see if I make it that far.
You're right. Sean Uppercut, you got anything planned or any foods you looking forward to?
Shit, man. Mac and cheese, bro.
Mac
and cheese. I mean, it goes without saying, really, but mac and cheese.
But say it.
Right.
Yeah.
Because
what do you pair with your mac and cheese? Okay, sweet potatoes, mac and cheese. What's your pairing with your mac and cheese?
Yams.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay.
A little bit of sweet, a little bit of salty, some umami in there, cinnamony.
Okay.
And then, the sauciness from the mac.
Do you
Right.
make it, or is somebody making it that this is it? I can't wait to get this person's mac and cheese.
Right.
Oh yeah. The lady is making it, so
Yeah.
I
Okay.
know it's already official. So
Let me
Right.
that's
let me ask you this,
that's
Shot Uppercut,
all.
because
Yes.
I know some things about you, and I don't know a whole lot about mac and cheese recipes, but I know some mac and cheese recipes contain egg.
Yeah.
I know you
Yeah.
don't like egg. So
So explain that.
what are y'all doing over there, huh? What y'all doing? Huh?
You don't have to coat the egg is just for coating the mac and cheese. Like
Yeah. It's
when
just
you
for
put
like
the pasta,
binding it.
you coat, yeah, you
Right.
coat it. It gives a flavor and it binds it. So
But I was saying
but I
it's in there, Shine Uppercut.
what? You don't eat eggs? What is you doesn't eat eggs?
He can't eat no cake.
Yeah.
He can't have nothing.
No fried, no poached, no scrambled.
hit you with the camera, paid in full. No rice, no peas.
So
Can't eat no French toast. Nothing.
tacos, cheesecake, and mac and cheese.
Mhm.
It's such a strange Thanksgiving spread.
Hey,
But you're not vegan, are you, Sean? Because somebody's asking if you're vegan on my page.
I am not. I am
He's
not.
not.
I just don't like
You don't like
like eggs specifically, like just eggs by themselves, like fried or scrambled eggs. Like eggs in dishes, yes, I'll eat it. But
eggs to Sean is sweet garbage.
yes, yes, yes. You have this plate. That's one of the notes of sweet garbage, like eggs.
Eggs specifically for Shine Uppercut. Smell like
Mhm.
sweet garbage.
yeah, but you gotta really like food ninja that man to get some you know what I'm saying, get some eggs up in it. Like, well,
Yeah.
it's here's a smoothie. It's a delicious.
Oh, this is really good. What is it? It's 100% eggs.
That's the Rocky Balboa smoothie right there.
Mhm.
Hey, do y'all have any tips for me? Because I'm really traumatized.
About what?
I'm keeping 100. I'm traumatized to have these wisdom teeth, all four at the same time. Right at Thanksgiving, right at Christmas.
I've
Well, look,
I've only had one
how
tooth
are you?
pulled,
Are you-
and it was not the wisdom tooth. So I don't
So
know.
I yeah, I'm gonna have all four of my wisdom teeth pulled tomorrow at
Oh.
9 a.m. Central Standard. So I'll be in the past, y'all be in the future. I'm really looking forward to being quiet with a doctor's note. I'm really looking forward to that. Like,
I ain't gotta talk to none of y'all.
sorry, can't do it. I'm not looking forward to my 3 young children and trying to navigate. I can't. What? Huh? I can't do it.
About to be out here typing fast as hell.
Reader, you know, Titan, he can read, so I just keep it simple. But I'm not looking forward to this at all because you know some things people are like, oh, it'll be okay. This
Mhm.
thing right here, everybody I ask, everything I look at, it's like
Have you ever had? I feel like I asked you this before. Have you ever had a tooth pulled before?
What you pulled before? Yeah,
As a,
But remember-
was it an adult tooth or a baby tooth?
it was an adult. It was an adult tooth by Black Dynamite. Remember? I
Oh
told you
yeah, that's right.
yeah.
The disappearing dentist.
figured into the universe.
What was the recovery like for you for the one tooth? Like how do you remember it?
I don't even remember it.
Well, that's okay. Let me tell you this. This is real. I don't know if you know if you're going to be able to do this, but get your Viking and whatever the fuck that they're gonna tell you to get that shit beforehand, if at all possible, so that like as soon as you get conscious, you can pop them boys. Cause I'll never forget. I got some teeth taken out. I woke up, was going crazy, right? That sound very cute. And then this is because I was still a kid. Mother drove me to the you know, I was like CVS or whatever, so she could pick up the stuff. But before we got there, I was screaming bloody murder, dog. Cause I was like, this is the worst pain. So make sure you can get them drugs beforehand, and have it already in your system
Okay.
before you know before the anesthesia wears off. Cause that's not fun.
Yeah.
Okay, but what's the trick to like not it being nothing by mouth after midnight, but taking the pain med before you have eaten? Like, say I haven't eaten dinner yet. Say the last time I eat it's like 8:30, 9 o'clock, and it's not till 9. So say I'm not free till 11 to eat. Am I gonna die?
You know what? I don't know, cause like I only had one tooth pulled, and they just gave me like some strong aspirin and some antibiotics.
Mm-hmm.
But you having four teeth pulled.
Yeah.
Four tooth.
X-ray